Ever wondered how to shave off precious minutes, even hours from your kitchen routine? Is the thought of cooking or meal prepping starting to feel overwhelming and time-consuming? If so, you're alone. Many of us wish we could reclaim some of that time to invest in ourselves, to engage in activities that enrich us, or simply to unwind and relax. What if we told you that there are ways to drastically reduce your time spent in the kitchen without sacrificing the quality of your meals? You could have more time for personal development, for bonding your family, or for indulging in your favorite shows. Let's explore some effective strategies that can revolutionize your cooking routine. These aren't just ordinary time-saving tips. They are game changers destined to transform your kitchen experiences. These tips are as tasty as the meals they'll help you create. This means knowing what you're going to cook before you even step foot in the kitchen. It's a process that starts long before you reach for your apron, before you even think about lighting the stove or the oven. It's the art of meal planning, a skill that's often overlooked, yet it's an essential part of the culinary world that can transform anyone from a novice to an expert in the kitchen. A well-planned meal is like a roadmap. It guides you, telling you what ingredients you need, when to add them, and how to bring them all together to create a masterpiece. It's a strategy that helps you avoid getting lost in the chaos of the kitchen. Instead of improvising, you're executing a well-designed plan. This level of preparedness reduces stress, allowing you to better enjoy the cooking process. Additionally, it eliminates the need for those frustrating, time-consuming last-minute supermarket runs. A well-thought-out meal plan not only reduces stress, but also eliminates those time-consuming last-minute supermarket runs. Why cook one meal when you can cook 3 or 4 at the same time? It's a question that invites us to really think about how we're using our time and resources in the kitchen. For many of us, the daily task of cooking can often feel laborious, time-consuming, and frankly a little uninspiring. The process of preparing, cooking, and cleaning up day in and day out can be draining. But what if there was a better way? A way to maximize efficiency, minimize waste, and even save some money? Enter batch cooking, an ingenious method that encourages us to take a more streamlined, strategic approach to meal preparation. By cooking multiple meals at once, we're not just saving time, we're also saving energy. Instead of turning on the oven 3 or 4 times a day, we're using it just once. The energy savings are significant, and over time, they can even translate into financial savings, but there's more to batch cooking than just practical benefits. It also gives us the freedom to experiment with different recipes, to build a diverse menu for the week, and to have a variety of meals ready at our fingertips. And the best part? The satisfaction of knowing that a hearty, home-cooked meal is just a microwave reheat away. Cook once, eat multiple times, it's a no-brainer. These culinary workhorses do all the hard work while you're out living your life. What does this mean? Well, let's delve into it. When we say culinary workhorses, we're talking about your trusty kitchen appliances that tirelessly prepare your meals, cooking them to perfection while you're busy with your everyday routine. Imagine this: you're rushing in the morning to get to work, you're multitasking, trying to eat breakfast, answer emails, and find that elusive sock. The last thing you want to think about is what's for dinner. But fear not! With these culinary workhorses, you simply pop in all the necessary ingredients before you dash out the door. Now, think about a slow cooker simmering away, the rich aroma of a hearty stew wafting through your home, or a state-of-the-art Instant Pot bubbling away, concocting a flavorful curry or soup. Picture a modern rice cooker, gently steaming away, transforming grains into fluffy, delectable morsels. These appliances are not just machines. They are crucial components of your busy life. They take on the laborious task of meal preparation, relieving you of the need to fret about what's for dinner. They handle the responsibility, doing the hard work whilst you focus on your day. Then after a long day at work, when you're tired and just want to relax, you come home not to the daunting task of cooking, but to a house filled with aromas that tantalize your senses. This is the reality promised by these culinary workhorses. And the best part? You come home to a delicious, ready-to-eat meal. Chop those veggies, slice, dice, and julienne. It's not just about the chopping, but it's also about the way you chop. The size and shape of your cuts can dramatically change the texture and taste of your meals. Whether you're going for a rough chop for a rustic stew or a fine dice for a delicate risotto, the precision of your knife skills matters. And don't forget to marinate that meat. It is a reliable way to tenderize and enhance the flavor. The key is in the ingredients you choose. The right blend of herbs and spices can elevate the humblest cut of meat to gourmet status. Now soak those beans. This process is more than just a procedure to soften them, but it's also an opportunity to infuse additional flavors into the beans. Soaking allows all the wonderful flavors of your chosen broth or seasoning to penetrate deep into the beans, resulting in a more flavorful dish. Combine all these and imagine the symphony of flavors in your mouth. Each component has been individually prepared, now ready to join together in a beautiful melody of tastes. Do it all in one go, store in the fridge, and use as needed. These culinary wonders save on cooking and cleaning time. They are the unsung heroes in the kitchen, allowing you to create a variety of delicious meals with minimal effort. Their convenience is unmatched, providing a solution for those busy weeknights when you have little time to spare. Imagine the magic of one-pot dishes. They are versatile, allowing you to experiment with a multitude of ingredients. You can throw in a variety of vegetables, proteins, and spices to create a unique dish every time. One-pot meals such as stews, casseroles, and stir-fries are particularly popular. They blend flavors beautifully, creating an irresistible harmony in each bite. These dishes, despite their simplicity, provide nutritious meals packed with flavor. They are a great way to incorporate a range of nutrients into your diet, ensuring you get a balanced meal every time. The added bonus? Fewer dishes to clean up afterward. Moreover, they're perfect for meal prepping. You can cook large quantities at once, saving you time throughout the week. Just store the leftovers in the fridge, and you've got ready-made meals for the next few days. In a world where time is a precious commodity, these culinary wonders are indeed a lifesaver. They are tasty, nutritious, and time-saving. No chopping, no peeling, no fuss. That's right, you heard it correctly. We're talking about a solution that will change your kitchen dynamics forever. Imagine a day where you don't have to hunch over your chopping board, eyes squinting, fingers cautiously guiding the sharp blade through crunchy vegetables. No need to struggle with peeling off the outer layers of your favorite fruits and veggies, a task as tedious as it is time-consuming. Imagine a day where your kitchen is no longer a battlefield, where the piles of peels and chopped pieces don't take over your counter space. A day where the annoying task of cleaning up after cooking is no longer a concern. Instead, your kitchen stands gleamingly clean, inviting your culinary creativity to take flight. How often have you wanted to cook something nutritious but then backed out because of the time it takes to prepare the ingredients? Well, those days are over. We are talking about a solution that will not only help you maintain your health but also save you precious time. Now, you're probably wondering, will this compromise the nutritional value of my meal? Rest assured, it won't. In fact, this magical solution retains the nutrients just as well as the fresh ingredients. So your meal is always packed with the necessary vitamins and minerals. You might think, sure, this sounds great, but how easy is it really to use? Believe, it's simpler than you think. With this solution, your cooking process becomes a breeze. It's just as nutritious as fresh, but much quicker to use. When one enters the world of cooking, they quickly come to realize that tools like food processors, blenders, and immersion blenders are more than just appliances. They are essential kitchen companions that can change the way you approach meal preparation. Food processors, with their multitude of attachments, can chop, slice, grate, and puree, aiding in the preparation of a vast array of dishes, all in a fraction of the time. Blenders, on the other hand, are crucial for perfecting smoothies, soups, and sauces. They can pulverize fruits, vegetables, and even ice with ease. The powerful motor and sharp blades work together to create a seamless blend, eliminating any unwanted chunks or texture. Finally, the immersion blender, also known as a stick blender or a handheld blender, is an underappreciated gem. It allows for blending directly in the pot or pan, which can help to create a smooth finish without the need for transferring food between dishes. Moreover, the compact design of these appliances makes them easy to store and clean, a blessing in any kitchen. So it's not just about saving time, it's about making cooking more efficient, enjoyable, and accessible. Therefore, it's safe to say that tools like food processors, blenders, and immersion blenders can dramatically cut down prep time. Just like the process of batch cooking, doubling recipes is an innovative technique employed in the culinary world. It's a method that's quite straightforward and incredibly beneficial, particularly for those with a busy lifestyle. What it implies is that you cook a meal once, yet you're able to enjoy it twice. Imagine this scenario. It's a Monday evening, you've just gotten home after a hectic day at work, and the last thing you want to do is slave over a hot stove. Now, if you had doubled your recipe over the weekend, all you would need to do is take out a pre-cooked meal, heat it up, and you're set. The beauty of it lies in its simplicity. Doubling recipes doesn't necessarily require any additional cooking skills or elaborate tools. All it needs is a bit more of the ingredients and a container or two to store the extra servings. The brilliance of this method can be truly appreciated by those who enjoy homemade food, but lack the time to prepare it daily. Doubling recipes allows you to have the best of both worlds, the comfort of home-cooked meals and the convenience of quick, ready-to-eat food. Furthermore, the savings on time, effort, and even money that you'd otherwise spend on takeouts or dining out are factors that cannot be ignored. In essence, this technique is not just about cooking once and eating twice, it's about saving time, money, and energy, and enjoying the comfort of home-cooked food without the daily hassle. Doubling recipes means you cook once and eat twice. Today's roast chicken has a delightful future ahead. It can be tomorrow's chicken salad. The transformation is not only practical, it's a kitchen magic trick that turns one delicious meal into another. There's something rather wonderful about the alchemy of leftovers. You take something like roast chicken, which was already scrumptious in its original form, and with a bit of imagination, creativity, and a few simple ingredients, you transform it into something entirely new. It's a new culinary adventure that does not just stretch your food further, but also tickles your palate in a new way. Leftover veggies, too, can embark on a similar journey. Don't toss them away. Instead, let's blend them into a soup. It's an ingenious way to reduce waste, ensure that no food goes unused. It's a tasty, comforting way to get all your essential nutrients in one bowl. It's like a warm hug on a cold day, a healthy, hearty meal that will leave you feeling satisfied. So who said leftovers had to be boring? With a little creativity and the willingness to experiment, yesterday's leftovers can become today's culinary masterpiece. So the next time you find yourself with extra roast chicken or a few leftover veggies, remember that with a sprinkle of imagination, a dash of creativity, and a handful of simple ingredients, you can transform them into a feast fit for a king or queen. It's an adventure in your kitchen, adding a dash of excitement to your daily meals. Today's roast chicken can indeed be tomorrow's chicken salad. Leftover veggies? Blend them into a soup. It's a practice that weaves a tale of sustainability, creativity, and flavor. Discover the magic in your kitchen. Let's transform leftovers into delicious new meals. Knowing exactly where everything is situated can save you an immeasurable amount of time, especially when you're in the midst of preparing a meal and in desperate need of that elusive spatula or a particular spice jar. Life becomes a whole lot easier when you don't have to rummage through numerous drawers and cupboards, hopelessly trying to locate that one utensil or ingredient that seems to have magically disappeared. Just think about the sheer frustration of having to disrupt your cooking process just because you can't remember where you placed the spatula, or the moments of panic when you are halfway through a recipe and realize you can't locate the jar of paprika that is integral to the dish's flavor. A well-organized kitchen is not only aesthetically pleasing, but also a vital element in efficient meal preparation. Knowing exactly where each utensil, pot, pan, and ingredient is located can cut down on the overall cooking time and make the entire process a lot more enjoyable. Imagine a scenario where you're hosting a dinner party. Your guests are chatting away in the living room, their stomachs growling in anticipation. You, on the other hand, are flustered and stressed because you can't locate the spatula. You can avoid this scenario by keeping things organized. And it's not just about the utensils. Spices, herbs, and condiments also need an organized space. Have you noticed how professional chefs always have everything within reach? This is because they know the importance of organization for efficient cooking. So when you take the time to organize your kitchen and know exactly where everything is, you save an immense amount of time spent otherwise on searching. You free yourself from the frustration of having to hunt down that elusive spatula or spice jar. In summary, saving time in the kitchen isn't rocket science. It's all about smart planning, batch cooking, employing efficient tools, and reinventing leftovers. Think of it as a strategy to maximize your time, enabling you to concentrate on what truly matters. After all, only a fraction of your day is truly yours. Following sleep and work, why not make these hours work for you? Keep in mind, a nourished body needs a mind. With these time-saving measures, you'll have ample time for both more freedom, less stress, and delicious meals. You're in full control. Embrace it. Plan, prep, cook, and savor. Your kitchen, your rules, and your time well spent.